All right, Kevin, first of all, thank you for joining me here on fRAMily Features, 2001 graduate of Framingham State, and really cool what you're doing working at Grafton High School.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. I started here just a couple months ago, but I've worked in college athletics basically since I graduated from Framingham in 2001. So it's 20 years.
Wow, and I noticed that you work for the Pac-10 Network and you work for Clark as well.
Yeah, so I've had a varied career thus far, working at the Division I level, Division II, Division III, and now I'm in the high school world, and I can't tell you how excited I am to kind of delve into this new avenue and really have a great connection with the student athletes and the student body here, and really try and make a difference at Grafton High.
Yeah, and speaking of it, I'm a Grafton native. Well, now I am. Grew up in Ashland, but the facilities that high schools have, especially Massachusetts, for football, for everything now, it just shows that there's a commitment to sports and there's a passion for it. But it's really amazing to see the facilities out there, especially the one that you guys have.
Yeah, we're really proud of the facilities we have, and you do a quick YouTube search, check out some of the athletic facilities in states like Texas and Florida, where they have 25,000 seat high school football stadiums and things like that. But my true belief is that there is education through athletics. You learn about leadership, you learn about teamworking and time management, and all those skills that will take you forward in life. And what better place to be than right at the ground floor, basically, of helping these kids understand that.
Speaking of education, tell us how much Framingham State influenced your career.
When I got to Framingham State, I was lost, honestly. I had bounced around a little bit and was really just looking for something to kind of push me over to the next step. I knew the path I wanted to take, but I kind of, like a lot of people, kind of meandered around, and then it really helped me hone in on what I really wanted to do. And whenever I meet people and I tell them I went to Framingham State, I always say Ram Pride worldwide,
Yeah.
right? And I really believe that, because Framingham State really, helped shape my life, my career, and my personal life. I met my wife there, and I love the black and gold.
Yeah, that's, we've heard a lot of stories about people meeting a significant other here on campus. Do you feel like just the way it's designed, the landscape of Framingham State, it just kind of invites that family atmosphere, being on the hill, our office is in a house. It just feels like you're home.
I hadn't been back to campus for a little while, and I went back, and it's changed a ton. It's changed a ton. I'm so proud when I see the commercials on television. I hear the radio spots when I'm driving around, to know that Framingham State has made such an impact on so many lives. It's so great. And, I'm one of those stories.
Yeah, I'm a 97 graduate, so I hear you. Working here now and walking around, I'm amazed. And I like it that things are better now for the kids. I'm not one that would say, oh, when we were here, it was different. I think it's great for them. I think the experience now is enhanced.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And it can only help us as alums, as we see the university grow and become greater and get more notoriety. It only helps us as we continue to move through our careers, and we connect with other Framingham State alums.
So you said you were lost when you came here. So was there a defining moment at Framingham State where you said, okay, now I feel like I'm on the right path in my career?
You know what? There was actually, and there was a professor I had, and he was awesome. I loved going to his class. His name was Arthur Noletti, and it really was. I was a communications major, but this was a film class that I took with him, and this guy was amazing. I still think about him all the time. He was such a great professor, such a great mentor to me. I would rave to him about my friends, and I actually had some of my friends take classes with him, because I was so adamant about how great he was as a professor. And I had so many conversations with him and about the future and about life, and he really got me going and saying, okay, Kevin, you can do this.
So you appreciate educators more probably after, right? I mean, in the moment, maybe not, but now you're on the other side of that now, and you see the kids maybe will appreciate you down the road, it seems.
The connections you make as a young person, you don't always appreciate them right away, but as time goes on and you think back and you look back on all the great things that these educators tried to help you with, and how they tried to steer you and guide you and give you advice about life and about what's next and how to handle yourself and what to be like and how to carry yourself, you're so thankful. And sometimes you can go back and find them and sometimes you can't. But those memories go through your head and you're like, wow, this guy really looked out for me. And that's honestly how I feel about Professor Naledi. He was someone who really truly looked out for me.